First time, it's your boy Hunxho, tune in, the voice of the trenches.
Alright, so how you been feeling lately? Your name been buzzing like consistently in the streets. I know in Atlanta for sure for a little minute now.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, it feel good. It feel good, but I don't wanna never feel like I'm just there. You feel me? Like I'm still working. I always make myself feel like I got a long way to go. You feel me? So I don't never wanna feel like, okay, boom, like I'm turned, like this it, I'm there. You feel me? Like I'm always working. Cause it's more places I can go.
Yeah. Growing up, did you ever think that you would like be a rapper, or is it just something that came to you? Like,
it's something that came. When I was young, I used to try to sing. I thought I was gonna be a singer, but I said fuck that shit. But I was a kid though, like 5, 6. And
you know what like influenced you to think like you wanted to be a singer, or?
I used to listen to Chris Brown. Yeah.
So like, I'm sorry, go ahead, what were you saying?
Nah, I was just saying I used to listen to Chris Brown.
So like, what kind of influenced you to like persuade you like go more towards rap?
I mean, I just tried it out one day. And it sounded good and it worked. So I just kept going.
When did you say you started taking it seriously?
So the first time I wrote a rap, the first time, probably like 2017. 2017, like I be taking everything serious from the start to the finish.
Was it hard, like staying out of like what you had going on and then trying to like balance rap and stuff like that when you started taking it serious?
Yeah, it was. It was, cause I know what I was doing could take me away from what I'm trying to do in the future. You feel me? But then again, it was like, how the hell I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna do what I want to do if I don't do this? You feel me? Cause everything costs. You feel what I'm saying? I was just taking all the money I was making out of that and putting it into the rap.
When would you say it would start to like pay off when you was like investing in yourself coming up so far? Like, was there ever a moment?
Yeah, probably when somebody had reached out to me. So like when the first label had reached out to me, it showed me that I'm doing the right thing. Keep going. Somebody seeing me. Hey, fat. Pull up on me.
When would you say like the first label started reaching out to you? Because let me know, let's like clear this up, because I know some more people would be wondering too. So like, let's get it. That was like your first big like hit. That song did a whole bunch of numbers. So like, were you already signed before then, or like did that come afterwards?
Before Let's Get It, I was signed when I made Let's Get It. Yeah, I was signed when I had made Let's Get It.
So where do you think like your recognition came from, like when the label started reaching out to you?
Probably Let's Get It. Or probably just my buzz in my city.
Now you're signing like 300. Is it like a partnership or something, or like?
No, I'm signed. I mean, it's a partnership, but I'm signed to them. Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have to speak on this, but I can edit anything out the interview and stuff like that. But I was just gonna ask you, like, because I recently seen like you beat your RICO case, and that kind of went viral. Like everybody was posting it. Like, is there a time like where you thought like you wouldn't be able to beat that, or like?
Yes, the whole time I was fighting, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to beat it. But I always try to keep good thoughts in my head. But they were trying to offer me they were trying to give me 7 years, like 20 to 7 years in jail. Feel me? So I'm like, damn, ain't no way they finna let me walk. They finna let me free out this RICO. And then it's like they were acting like they just got so much evidence, all this and that. And then when I went to court, the finishing and shit, my lawyer was like, we finna do a non-negotiated plea. But soon I walk in there talking to my lawyer, it's pictures of me, like pictures of me doing shit, like pictures of my Instagram, pictures of me doing shit, pictures of me on camera. I'm like, damn, it's over with. But first he had told me, we finna get you probation. But when I walk in there and I see all that going on, it's like, damn, I feel like I got tricked. But push come to shove, they had ended up giving me a 20-6 time served. Yeah. Cause
I know a lot of people thought you was lying about beating it. Like they didn't believe it for real. Cause I guess it's crazy for it to like be the
it ain't beat, but you know, it's like ain't no jail time, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's a win, you feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't going to jail for it.
And did that switch up like what you post on Instagram and stuff like that?
Huh?
Did it like switch up what you posting on Instagram and like stuff you doing?
Nah, not for real.
Not for real.
I just kept doing the same thing. For real.
And like, I want to talk about your recent project, not Xhosen, because I know you just dropped that one, but before that, street poetry. Can we talk about that a little bit? Street poetry? Yeah, because it's still going crazy. I wanted to ask you like the meaning behind the name.
Probably me like the whole poet thing. Like that's just like the vision that I want to get the world. I mean, you feel me? Like that he a poet. You feel what I'm saying? Like he ain't just no regular artist. Like his music poetry. So I just stuck with the street poets and street poetry thing.
There aren't that many features on that project. Like a lot of upcoming artists, they'll rely heavy on features, but you just got like one with No Cap, 21, and Second Trench Baby. Yep. He's your artist, correct? Like he's signing you.
He ain't my artist. He my brother. Like he my brother. But if I gotta put it out to the world as he my artist, I will. Just so he can get the way he going. But he ain't my artist though. Like if somebody want to go sign, they can sign him.
So how you get the feature with No Cap?
No Cap, I just did it through the label. I ain't even meet No Cap till after he got on the song. Like I just told the label, get him on there. I need one more feature. Cause I had 21 Savage, and then I'm like, I need one more feature. I really don't even be liking to do features unless it's the bros for real. I really don't even be wanting no feature.
How did the 21 Savage feature came about? Cause I know we previewed that on Voices of the Trenches like right after you posted it, and like everybody was hype about it.
He hit me on Instagram. I think he sent me some fire emoji. And I straight get to it. I say what I gotta do to get you on, let's get it. And then he probably asked me some shit like when y'all dropping it. Or some shit, I let him know when we dropping it. It took a minute, but he had got on it though.
And I remember like you saying like you was just playing in the studio when you made Let's Get It, like just to show your bros that you could like really make a hit doing anything for real. That's facts.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you remember their reactions like after you played it back in the studio?
I mean, it wasn't just like no crazy shit, but we made a trailer to it. Right after I made the song, we made a trailer to it. Posted on Instagram.
How like motivational and influential would you say like the people you came up with or your bros now are to your career? Because I remember seeing that you had bought Trench Baby chains for like I think you bought one for Fat or whatnot, but like you bought chains for them before you bought one for yourself. So like I wanted to ask you, do they motivate you? Like it influence you a lot to like keep going and keep doing exactly what you're doing?
Yeah, most definitely. The bro always be trying to keep me going. You feel me? And then like it just be that energy, like that good energy around you. You feel me? It'd be easier for you to keep doing what you're doing. You feel me? When you got good energy around you.
And can you explain for the people who might not know like what Trench Baby Records is or like what Trench Baby is?
Trench Baby. It really ain't even like that's what we call ourselves, but it's really anybody who from the trench. You feel me? Like this shit for anybody who from the trench.
And like prior to the release of your current project that's out now, Xhosen.
Oh yeah, and we like it's like we promote this shit like we ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. Like we promote this shit like we showing this shit like we ain't trying to hide it or nothing. You feel me? Like with like the trench. You feel what I'm saying?
Like showing exactly what y'all go through, like what made y'all who y'all are.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that. I want to talk about the single Fight though, because I want to talk about your inspiration behind that single, because the video go crazy too.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to be here like, all my shit be like from my past and my struggle and shit, but like, it ain't just like, it don't never just be no specific thing. I just get in the booth and just go. Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the video a little bit too. Did you come up like with that concept? Like,
yeah. Cause I was just thinking like showing fight in all kind of different ways.
Yeah, that video hard. I wanted to ask, like, do you direct your videos too? Cause I saw you direct somebody else's video. Like, is that something you like doing too? Or?
Some on, most on. I just know what I want, like what I want to see. Yeah.
How important do you think it is for you to like be on top of your process and like into everything that you got going on, especially as an upcoming artist?
I mean, I don't gotta be, but that's just me. You feel me? Like I like to be hands on.
And then you dropped Xhosen recently, so like, can you explain the meaning behind that and like the cover? Because I know you got your son on the cover and stuff like that. Just let us know.
Xhosen. That probably just come from me feeling like I'm chosen. You feel me? I done been through a lot of shit, but I'm still here. You feel me? And I ended up naming my son Xhosen. It's spelled just like out of tape here, like XHO.
Do you have anything like you planning next, or like is it really just like, because you stay consistent, you've been consistent this whole year for sure, you've been consistent, so like you got some more things planned to like?
I'm really just working and dropping, like ain't that specific. I got a show coming up. I'm finna be on both of the Rolling Loud Miami, Rolling Loud New York. I'm finna be at Birthday Bash. I'm finna go on tour. I can't speak on what tour there, but I'm finna go on tour soon.
Now it's like, have you ever said to yourself like, I want to perform at Rolling Loud or anything like that, or like, how did you feel when you noticed they was gonna have you on it?
Not really, like it ain't just like no thing, like I just can't wait to perform at Rolling Loud. But I used to be seeing it though, and I always thought it'd be cool to be on there.
Are there any things that you do want to accomplish in your career that you know like you set out in your head? Like,
what you mean?
Like any goals of something you want to do as an artist, or like, I don't know, you know, some people they want to win a Grammy or something like that. Like,
not for real. I just want to get big out this shit, get rich out this shit. Change, like, I want to get so big, like change everybody's life with this rap shit. You feel me?
Now, do you sometimes feel like you got like a lot of weight on your shoulders, like trying to show everybody there's a better route and like we can all like make it up out of our current circumstances?
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of weight on my shoulder, but if it weren't, then I'd be normal. You feel me? I ain't trying to be normal.
Alright. Is there anything else you wanted to speak about in the interview? Something you got coming up that you
not for real. Just a lot of new hot shit. You feel me? On the way, I'm driving. I'm gonna keep driving. Keep working, you feel me? They gonna see this shit though.
And the last question I probably got for you is like, what's like the craziest thing that done happened so far? Either like with people on social media, like people you met in person, like what's the craziest thing so far in your career that didn't probably happen? Because I know when you reach a new heights, it's a whole bunch of shit that go on.
I can't even tell you. Girl, I don't even be looking at this shit like that. Like, I just act normal with this shit still. So I don't even know.